Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're in Portugal, and this video is sponsored by Geek Buying. And that's not where you go to buy a geek, but that's where the geeks go to buy awesome fun stuff. And Geek Buying wanted me to review something on their page. They really wanted me to do an e-bike, but as I have done plenty of those, I found something that I could use here for my house in Portugal. It's a camera system, surveillance camera system that, well, we're gonna have a look at. So let's get this out of the box. So this is Hiseeu? I have no idea. I expect that this is a box in a box because there's nothing much on the box here. It does say that this is a POE DC 52 volts, so it should be power over Ethernet. I don't know what POE says or means, but yeah, it's a camera system. Let's get it out of the first box at least and see what I'm expecting a box in a box. Let's see. It's full to the brim. So this comes with long cables, very long camera cables. Awesome. There is 4 cameras, so there is 4 cables there. Then we have an uplink cable. This feels very thin. It doesn't need to be that high quality. Oh, it says Cat 5e here because, well, camera systems isn't that touchy. There's an HDMI connector. There is a remote. That's the tiniest little thing. Let's see. And we have the box in the box. This is the digital network video recorder which comes with this. And yeah, so there's that. Oh. And then we have some very big, nice, beefy stickers that very clearly tells you to go to the neighbor's place if you don't want to get filmed. There is a POE Security Camera System Quick Guide. Very nice. You might need that. Then we have 4 boxes. I am very much estimating that this is cameras. There, and there is actually also some RJ45 connectors here. My best estimate is that if all this cable is way too long, you can put in another RJ45 connector and you don't have to have meters and meters and meters of cable not being used. So let's see the cameras. There we are. Pretty simple camera. It has a lens in the middle and it has LED lights, maybe some infrared that will make it possible to see what's going on in the dark. And it says that this is an HD IP camera from Hiseeu mini bullet camera, and this model is the IP66 and it's a 3 megapixel sensor, and it has a serial number, and it has a foot that you can adjust, and you can point it in different directions, screw it onto the wall, and we are in luck. It comes with mounting equipment, so we can go do that. So yeah, I have 4 cameras to put on the wall. I'm a bit surprised that it doesn't also come with the power supplies for the camera, but this box does supply the power through power over Ethernet, so you just need 1 cable to connect the camera. Oh, this is nicely packed. I like that. Somehow I like these. they are cool. So we have that, and we have some more stuff in a box. Now I have boxes everywhere. So I didn't get a box in a box, but I get a box and 5 boxes in a box. So let's see what we have here. It comes with a power cord. That's nice. And it comes with the yeah, the tiniest little flimsy mouse, but I guess it will do the job. And it has a power supply, power brick. And this supplies DC 52 volts, 1.85 amps. Must admit that this sounds a bit hollow. It has 4 screws in here, which is probably for mounting a hard drive. I do not believe that this comes with a hard drive. Here is the box, and on the back of it we can go through the connections. This box can take 8 cameras. So right now I can put in the 4 that I have gotten with the unit, and then I would be able to extend it with 4 more cameras if I should be so lucky to get my hands on some more. Then I have an uplink cable which I can connect to something else. Like I could put this out on my network, and I could open up somehow so that I could reach this from wherever. And that is actually one of my evil plans. I want to be able to sit at home in Denmark and look what's going on at my PlayHouse in Portugal, and yeah, dream away in my work hours. Why am I not down in hot Portugal? Why am I freezing my butt off in Denmark? So yeah, we do have some QR codes that I don't think do not place heavy objects on the DVR. Okay, so then we have A out. That must be audio. Then we have VGA, that is for connecting a monitor. We also have HD out, HDMI port to connect the screen, and we have 2 USB connectors, which would probably work with this high quality mouse. So there is actually a decent amount of stuff in a box like that. I'm gonna be making a thumbnail for you guys, so try to line it up and make it look pretty. The cameras are pretty difficult to sit upright without gluing them to anything, so yeah, let's see if I can do a decent thumbnail and make this look good. So I'm in the middle of setting this up. So I have cables going that way, and I have a cable going out that way, and so far what is taking the longest is to unroll these cables. I don't know if you know this, but if you take a cable that is rolled up like this and you just stretch it out, it's going to be going all the way. But if you unroll it along where it comes, well, it's going to be much more straight and look a lot better when it is unrolled, and it's not going to be messing with you as much. I'm almost there, but the remote didn't come with the batteries, so I had to get some of these. Oh, Max Mat. That's a DIY store here in Portugal. So we'll put those in. Remote. And I have this tiny screen here, which I have been using for lots of stuff on my channel, because it's very portable. I have the mouse connected, I have the 4 cameras connected, I have power connected. So, oops, this got tired. And on the back there's an on-off switch. So let's power that on. I'm even powering the screen from the box here. You can power that on. That's an NVR, network video recorder. And it comes up with a thing here. Let's see if it finds the cameras. Okay. 1 camera. Now, I have 4 cameras connected. So it's getting dark outside. You can see the sky is, well, you can see the sky. So yeah, this works. I'm a little bit confused because it sounds like there's a hard drive in here. I don't remember if this came with a hard drive. So, well, we can select the view that we want to see. That's my Fiat 500 rental car in the driveway. We don't want anyone to steal that or rip me off of my I actually don't know what this tree is. There is some kind of fruit on it. Or yeah, and you can go full screen as well. It shows the year and the date and the clock over here. I think the clock is off, but the rest is okay, weirdly enough. And there's tiny little icons down here, so you can put the mouse and you can see what they are. If you fast detect, human detect, so okay, you can record. And of course there is the remote, so there must be a menu here as well. Menu in the middle, menu, and there's a password. That's probably where the manual is nice to have. So you go through the manual and somewhere you will find that it tells you what the password is. Like here, default password is blank, no password. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Let's try to turn that on and off again. That doesn't look that great. Is that the screen or is that the box? Yeah, unfortunately the screen is messing with me. I have it connected to absolutely nothing. I have powering from a USB bank, and yeah, I think this is a 5 volt to 12 volt USB converter thingy. I think that might be the issue right now. I let it cool down and it was fine for a little bit, and then as soon as I turned the camera on, it's bad. Well, we have a mouse and we can click around, but I really need to fix this issue because this is, well, does not represent the product very well. Okay, so now the screen has had 5 minutes to rest. Let's see if we can. Nope, I need a new screen. This one is messed up. I did change the power supply to an external power brick, and it still messes up. And even without a cable in it, I can see these lines. So yeah, dope. Well, I'm actually curious to what is inside. So these screws fell out. I don't know how that happened. So let's see if we can. Oh, we do see a hard drive already. Holy moly, that's not a lot. Wow, that's not a lot of stuff in here. Guess we have a 1 terabyte SATA disk. Then we have a tiny computer up here, or controller for the board. Then we have the switch/power over Ethernet part down here. We have the on-off button. I have disconnected it. Hard drive cable that goes into there. Power connector for the hard drive. There's not a lot in here, I must admit. There's a tiny little switch down here. Probably not a good idea to mess with that. The weight is supplied by a 1 terabyte hard drive. I believe I read that it can take up to 6 terabytes. And it's screwed in from the back here. Oh, it says 1T here. That must be the 1 terabyte. Very nice. I didn't expect this to come with a hard drive. I thought that was extra. Or 1 terabyte or 1000 gigabytes will record for quite a few days. I didn't know that it came with a disk. I actually brought my own disk. that I was gonna put in here. So yeah, I have a 4 terabytes that would be interesting to upgrade it with additional 3 terabytes. So, but let's wait until we get this running stably on a screen that doesn't flicker. Okay, the issue with the flickering was on my little monitor, so I have acquired a new screen. So one of the more expensive video reviews. So I have set up the cameras again. It's getting dark here. You can see the sun going down and the shadows are coming. And you can select the different views and you can double click them and you get a better view of full screen view of what's going on. And you can go back by double clicking and you get all 4 of them. There are different settings for the view. So here it shows up to 9 cameras. I think it only takes 8. There's only 8 input ports, but never mind. And I like, oh, I didn't see that one before. That's a bit of a weird one. There, I like that one. I can see all of them. Also, the remote has a menu button here. And to get into the menu, you need to be administrator. And as soon as you unbox your new device here and want to go into the menu, you're asked to supply a password. Right out of the box, there is no password, so we can just press OK. And it tells us that this is very unsecure. You should really add a password. So I think we'll do that. We will give it something simple. 6 digits. So I'll add a password here and let you know when I'm done. There, I have added a password that it likes, so next. And in here, the usual question thing, what could we ask you so you can remember your password? I will give it something. Okay, I've added a little bit of that. I have no idea if it's necessary. Success. Okie dokie. So now we get into a menu system here where there is a main menu. There is playback, record configuration, network, time and date. System menu, there's general, encode, backup, snapshot, display, account. Alert, intelligent alert, abnormal, traditional alert, advanced. There is a lot of menus to go through here. Hard drive info, upgrade, auto maintain, restore, import, export, digital log, BPS, that looks like some statistics something, and version. Okay, let's go to the recording thing. We can have it record at specific time and date. It can clearly do a lot. So playback, I haven't recorded anything, so there's probably nothing to playback, but there's a lot of menus. It actually looks pretty nice. Well, we can do a lot of different stuff. We have the 4 screens here, and down here is like tracks. It looks a little bit like video editing, where you would record something and be able to see all of the recordings in here. To get back out of here, I found that you need to press the exit on the remote, and the camera has difficulties focusing on that. So, and then there is record configuration. You can record the cameras in a specific time and manner. Network, so here I can configure and I can connect it to my computer, and I could probably see what I'm seeing here on the computer instead of on the screen. I haven't connected anything right now. Then we have time and date, pretty simple. We are set to Beijing. That's probably not a great setting. I think we are at the same time zone as London. Doesn't matter, just okay. And yeah, display, I'm curious. So what, 2K, does it do 2K? Envelope format, dope. Luckily, like any Windows machine, if you pick a format and it doesn't work, it returns you to the previous format. So I got my screen back, so awesome. Okay, so I waited a little bit and now it's pitch black outside and you can see stuff moving on the cameras, but I still am able to check if anyone is coming up my driveway, or if anyone is messing around in my garden, or I could probably go and wave to you in the kitchen window and you would be able to see me. I have no idea if you can see me before I edit the video, except if it's slow. Nah, I'm already gone. So yeah, that's the night vision. It's lighting up the picture with infrared lights. So that looks pretty cool. So once again, thank you very much to Geek Buying for, well, sending me this camera system for review and to show to you guys. And if any of you are interested in this system or just curious to what it costs or what better they have, well, there's a link in the description so you can go check it out. And now I have quite a bit of work to do to actually mount this, because yeah, I've just wired everything across the house with loose wires on the floor here, and yeah, that's not really a good way to do it. It needs to be screwed to the wall and wires on the ceiling, and yeah, it's a lot more work than just wires on the floor. But it's still only one wire. Even if this was working on wireless, it would still need a power wire. So, well, this is power over Ethernet, so it's still just one wire, and then I don't have to mess with the wireless. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.